We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Machine. The Machine have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Lefty Grove gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman. Rod Carew.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Andrew, and that'll be out number 2.
That is third. The shortstop, Seeger.
Stepping up now, Corey Seeger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Orlando Hernandez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
And now pitch on the way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting center, the left fielder, Griffey.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
3-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Aparicio at second, Griffey at first with no outs. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In is Joey Votto now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him. Popped him up. Stassi is there.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the alley for Bruce. Should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Batting it, the catcher,
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Santiago, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Indiana is on top 4-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Aparicio gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 16 homers and 58 runs batted in. fouled away. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Number 33, Max Stassi.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rockies strand one. They trail here 4-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove.
Lefty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
This one's flared out toward left. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus on Corey Seeger. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
In now, Luis Aparicio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Aparicio, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Here comes the first pitch. Ken Griffey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning. Ready with another 0-2.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cole Roederer, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's in there for strike one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 26, Orlando Hernandez.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Orlando Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate, Rod Carew, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Into the box, Edgar Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Here's Corey Seeger. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Seeger hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. And And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. No balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Indiana is out in front here, 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes Andrew. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jones is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, 2nd in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
On to 1st, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another chance? Al Kaline. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Paul Molitor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Bagwell in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Bagwell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cole Roederer.
Number 7, Cole.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Santiago. The throw to first is in time, one down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Orlando Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Ready once again, Rod Carew. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. On the ground to third. Molitor scoops it up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1.
Leading off for Indiana, the pitcher, Lefty. Whoa!
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Luis Aparicio, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Towards second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
He's got it one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Seeger.
Now at the plate, Seeger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes to Seeger.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Molitor picks it up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Into the box now, Al Kaline, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Settling in now, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number
Now
1.
Center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jay Bruce.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. And that misses, ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
I'm out.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. At the plate now, Cole Roederer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Molitor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Paul.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And he fouls this one off. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Santiago.
Now batting, Benito Santiago. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Stassi has pitched just under 60 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And a foul pop behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Rod Carew, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Molitor is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. One run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Here's Seeger, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Popped him up. Morgan over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, Aparicio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Griffey.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
pause and the 0-2. Driven the other way, but caught down at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now in the box, Joe Morgan. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now for Colorado, Jeff Bagwell. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Molitor has a play. 1 out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging in, Al Kaline has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
High and deep to right. Back goes Bruce to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he'll make the catch to end it as the machine will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The machine win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Lefty Grove earns his league best 14th win, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.